Yo, well, let me get this right. Bring focus. Good enough. All right, so we are here with another video. This is a little bit different, very different, as a matter of fact. What I got here is some new memory for my brand new computer. I got it from a company named Expand My Mac Mini, I believe it's called, or Expand My Mac or something like that. May or may not leave the link in the description. I'm not being sponsored by this. So this is the kit they give you. I have my Mac Mini. I'm about to do open heart surgery on this Mac, so might as well let you guys come along for the ride. As some of you may or may not know, I just bought a new Mac Mini, M4 base model. And originally I bought a dock for it. I was gonna expand the memory that way, just use, you know, the NVMe and use that as like a secondary drive to store all the goods and whatever. Second day, I think it was like 2 days of having the computer. Went to turn it on. I didn't change anything. The dock just wasn't responding. It wasn't reading the drive. All my beats, all my all my like plugins and stuff, I stored it over there just to save space on the internal hard drive, and just wasn't working. Eventually I got it to work, got everything that I needed, but I was like, I can't have that happen to me. So even now going forward, I still put my beats, when I make a new beat, I save it on an external SSD instead of directly on the hard drive. But 256 gigs is not enough. It will never be enough. I don't even know why they even sell that option, but hey. But anyways, I got this, which is internal storage, 2 terabytes. It's some third-party company, but I've read the reviews, seen the videos, and people say it does wonders. So now I have, if all goes well, I'll have 2 terabytes internally inside my new Mac Mini. Copy that. So let's just go ahead and see what's inside of here. I already did a time machine and backed up everything that's been on my computer since I've been using it. Let's see what they got in here. Obviously they got the drive. Wait a minute. They got the drive and they got these tools, but now there might be a little bit of an issue. They don't have the actual, oh, they're in here. That scared me for a minute. I hear them in here. So we open these up. Oh, there we go. So we got our tools, which is like 3 different potential screws that will be inside the Mac Mini. We got the drive. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'm not even checking to see if the camera's focusing, but hopefully you got that. That is the drive. And then this is to like pry it open originally. And then this is to like shimmy it around and pop it up. I'm not even gonna take this one out until it's time to put it into the new drive, but this is what Apple wants to charge you, I don't know, 800 bucks for. So this is where it is. Already got fingerprints on from me loading and turning off this. All right, so here's the thing. I kept messing up the audio. My beard and my shirt kept rubbing against the mic. I had it right up against my neck. So I'm just gonna narrate what was happening because it's just annoying. You would think a guy that is having an audio channel on YouTube would be more diligent with his audio, but I didn't. So you get the little thing right there to pry it open, and then you put the little guitar pick in there to slide it through. I kind of knew where all the little clips were from watching other people's videos. They're basically in the 4 corners. You can hear when they pop. I think there's one, yep, there's one right there. There you go. Another one right there. Another one right there. Very easy. And you don't have to unplug anything. So I see you like this. So what you want to do is just take off the cover, but you don't have to unscrew the wires. You just want to like prop it up so there's no extra strain on the wire. And then, you know, with this kit, you get all the tool bits, which is very useful. So then there's 8 screws that you want to take off. And then you just take your time, unscrew all 8 of them, I think I fast forwarded it here. Yep. Just go through, get all the 8 screws. It's not rocket science, you know what I mean? And then, you know, once you get the last one out, you pop up the top, which is the fan, basically, for your computer. And you just like, this is a cover for the fan, actually. So there's like the actual cover from the back, and then there's like a fan cover. So then now you got to change the bit and put on a smaller bit and get those 2 screws. There's 2 screws right there at the bottom of the screen right there. And then there's 2 more up there that are the bigger size screw bits. There's 3 sizes of screw bits that come with this kit because that's the 3 different sizes. So right now I'm wondering if those last 2 screws right there need to come out before I actually start taking it apart. So I do take that apart. I take off the last bottom screw, which is still the medium size screw. And now there's just one big screw that's on the actual unit itself. And you know, that's the biggest screw bit. So you screw that one out, take your time, screw that out, and then you just kind of shimmy it out. Take your time and shimmy it out. Good old shimmy. And then, you know, that's what Apple's trying to charge me $800 Canadian for. So you just got to make sure you put it back the same way that you found it, basically. There's only one way to do it, but you can't see which way it goes. You kind of just have to remember. And then you just want to try to shimmy it back in. Same way you shimmied it out, shimmy it right back in, and everything should be good. Make sure the screw lines up. And I think I'm going to adjust the audio right now, and then you can listen to this guy. Sorry if my audio sucks because probably rubbing against this mic. Now we just go in reverse. So this goes here, that goes there. Make sure everything is lining up the same way it did. Right now I'm looking at the runtime of the camera, and it's only been 16 minutes. Okay, so now gently place this one on top. So once again, I'll probably fast forward this. These are the last 8 screws. Like nothing happened. All right, so then now, 20 minutes in, I'm doing good on time. Not that it's a race, but I'm gonna go grab another computer. I do not have another M chip computer. I was told that you have to have another M chip computer, but then I've seen other people say you just need a fairly new computer. The computer that I have is a 2020 MacBook Air, the one right before the M1. So hopefully I can do that, put it in DFU mode, and restore my computer. I'll be right back. All right, so we are here. What I'm told that you're to do, turn on your computer. There's only 2 USB-Cs on this computer. And what you're supposed to do is this one that has the lightning bolt, which is the Thunderbolt. You want to plug that in like so and like so. And then you want to get the power cord, and you want to hold the power cord while you're plugging it in. I think I get ready to hold the power button and then plug it in. Yep, and then it starts to blink orange. Then what? Not sure if I was still supposed to be holding it. Well, maybe I do need an M1 Mac Mini then. I'm actually Googling DFU mode right now. I'm gonna try to figure this out, and I'll be back.
Everything is under control here, TV20. As you know, we really take great pride in our technical excellence. We're having a little problem, but we're trying to get it fixed. Keep calm. Nothing's wrong with your set. Hey, guys, hang on. Hurry up. Whoopi, don't worry. It's going to be fixed any minute now.
Okay, I got a bit of an update. I had to download Apple Configurator or something like that for this computer because it's running Sonoma 14.3, which is a little bit older, I think, and it's not a Silicon Mac. So for some reason, it's asking me to do that. I don't know. It did go into DFU mode when I did that, and this is what I'm seeing right now. I don't know. Doesn't even say, it's not telling me a time or anything. So we'll see. Okay. So I got to this point. I think I quit an update. So it asked me if I wanted to restore my iPhone. Obviously, this is not an iPhone, but this is what I've seen happen in other videos. So I'm actually a little bit more optimistic, I think. Okay, so this is what it's supposed to look like. And I'm supposed to press restore and not revive. 19 minutes. I can live with that. Yeah, that's what I just got. Yeah. I really just drove to my parents' house, 11 o'clock at night, to do the DFU mode because for whatever reason it wasn't happening on the other computer I tried. And when I went over there, it happened quickly and efficiently. So this is the new Mac Mini with 2 terabytes of internal storage. Hopefully everything has gone according to plan. You guys definitely do not want to see my cable management situation down there. Okay, there's that. I guess I can get rid of this towel. And I kind of just left all the cables where they were so I could just plug them back in. Turn her on for the first time. There we go. There we go. We are good. I'm probably gonna have to cut again because I know you guys are not gonna want to sit through this whole thing, but I guess it's good to see the process. It says to restart. You know, so this is a bit of a headache, but to save, I think it was like 500 US. Definitely worth a little bit of a headache. And we're back. Back to the grill again. Okay, so here's where I have a time machine right here. Yes, I've read the license agreement. And now it's going to back up Finn's Mac Mini, which was the same Mac Mini, onto this new Mac Mini. Says migration complete. Unfortunately, it went all the way to Tahoe. Okay, so there is a few bugs. There is a few bugs with the upgrading of the computer, but I think it's well worth it. You know, I can't see Tahoe being too much worse than what I was running before. A lot of the issues when it comes to new operating system was the M chips, but now that everyone's kind of used to working with them, I don't think it should be a problem. I might actually try to downgrade. I think it was Sequoia that this came with, or I might just leave it and just figure it out. But you know, it's definitely worth. I mean, for the extra storage, I got no complaints, to be honest. I did surgery on my Mac Mini. Turned out pretty good. I'll keep you guys updated. If anyone else wants to try it, if I could do it, I'm sure you could do it. Definitely save yourself a lot of money if you buy the base model, 256 gigs. Now I have 2 terabytes of internal storage. this is just another adventure in another day in the life of a content creator / producer. Go like it, subscribe. Peace.